So, welcome to the beginning of this video. I made a super rookie mistake and accidentally deleted the beginning footage of this entire project. I was cleaning out my files and didn't look at what I was deleting apparently, and now most of it's gone. But the making of the project is still here and usable. So yeah, so this is the process of trying to make my first reversible everyday stay. And now to the past. So I have one side of the vest done, which is nice. Now I just need to pick out a fabric for the other side. Just looking at my stash, come with me. So this is all my fabric, and believe it or not, this is better and more organized. But so let's see what fabric I'm going to use. So I have this green cotton. It's like an olivey green, as you can see. And I think that will actually look really nice. So yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get to sewing, or cutting up the pattern. If I can even find it, it's been so long. Hopefully I can. Okay, I was able to track down all the pieces, so that's always a good start. Still can't get in frame, but that's as good as it's gonna get today. All right. So luckily, all this is pretty simple. The fact that I've done it before, even though it was 5,000 years ago. I do need to iron this. All right, I'm gonna iron this. Get myself together. It's been a while since I've sewn, and try and be productive, whatever that means. And since this is going to be like a corset vest, I wanted to make sure that there's not going to be stretch across. I don't know if that's with the grain or against the grain. If you know, put it in the comments. Educate me. But be nice about it. And yeah, anyway, so I want to make sure the grain, I guess it's against the grain. This is with the grain, right? Because the grain gives it stretch, and then against is no stretch.
That's right, he
or
can
less
be
stretch.
taught.
So I want less stretch because I want it to go quick. I think that'll be nice. So, how are you? I thought maybe I'd chat for a minute while I'm pinning these things, because I feel like I don't often do that. I'll put usually music over this part and speed it up, which is good. Don't want you to be too bored to death. So what's new? Let's see. Right now it's March. As of filming this, it's the 23rd. And one thing we did last Halloween that we hadn't done before was do some like DIY decorations. We would usually do kind of like, you know, inflatables, some cobwebs, things like that. And last year we came across this really cool video on how to make a really cool decoration. And so we made that. I'm actually going to make a video on how to make the one that we did because we're very, very frugal people. And our version was practically free. And so yes, I'm fully aware that it's March, obviously. But summer goes by so quickly. Honestly, time in general just goes by so quickly nowadays. Last year, when fall, I was so ready for fall and to start decorating and having a good time. And so I started in like late August, which is very, very early for me. So my oldest daughter's birthday is October 1st, and that usually is the kickoff for Halloween season for us. So August, yeah, getting back on track. August was super early, and I still feel like it flew by. Like I blinked, and it was Halloween. And that sucks because I love Halloween. I love Christmas too. I get very into celebrating, decorating, and doing the whole thing, and I get very into it. Even though it's not even summer yet, I was talking to my husband how we should start planning like fun stuff for Halloween already because it's going to be, like, summer's going to be over in no time. Like, it's just crazy. I'm like, my mind's constantly blown with like how time is going, and honestly it freaks me out. Like my eldest is going to be 15 this year. Like, how is that even possible? We enjoyed doing that project so much, and we ran out of time before we could really plan anything else, that I was like, all right, let's start doing this now. Like, there's so many cool things we can do. The fact that we like to do things on a budget. And I think it's helpful for people too, because I mean, especially now with the times as they are, but I think people would like be so much more inclined to do creative things if they weren't so expensive, you know? And there's so much material out in the world. Fun ways to get around the price point stuff. And there's nothing wrong with, like, if you want to splurge and like buy something that's already made, like, good for you. Go for it. Like, that's awesome. Do your thing. Enjoy your life. You earned your money. Spend it how you want. But there's a lot of us who don't have that luxury. And so I thought it'd be helpful to show how we do it on a budget. Pretty much it. We're just going to start. We've already started planning, and now that I'm doing YouTube as well, like, it's exciting to be able to make videos on here and share with everybody and just have a fantastic time doing it and just like enjoying your life. Life is too short to not have fun. Do the thing. Make the stuff. Expose yourself to online harassment. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've actually been very lucky so far, and people have been very kind. I'm sure my day is coming. I'm going to start planning for Halloween already to do videos and everything. So when do y'all usually start looking at Halloween content? Is it August? Is it September? Is it October? Is it March that you're already looking for that spooky content?
It's time you begun.
I'm not going to post videos at this point for Halloween, but I'm just curious. So now I'm just gonna pin this together. I'm gonna do that off camera and come back to sew.
The next day.
Okay, so I think what I was confused about, I need to attach these here, and then when I flip it inside or right side out, it should be good. Let me attempt. Let's What's happening here? So wrong sides. Oh. Supposed to be right sides together. Why didn't you tell me? You're supposed to be my friend. You gotta let me know when I'm doing things stupid and wrong. Well, I'm glad I'm going to have this double layered vest for it to just be in time to be 100 degrees. A little bit bad timing, but I can still wear it, just not outside. I'm going to undo this stitch here. I think these do need to come apart for it to make sense. All right, I'm going to finish pinning all of that and then maybe start sewing it, see if I'm doing the right thing. So I have it all connected. I'm going to go in and press all the seams and make sure that everything's going to lay smoothly and flat, and then trim up the edges because I guess that's what you should do. And then figure out how to attach the strap. We're almost done. I mean, just grommets and hemming the bottom. So yeah, it's coming along pretty well. All right, I've got all that pinned, and now I'm just going to hammer away.
You're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You cook my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear.
All right, I'm all grommeted. So now it's just time for the reveal.
My vest. See my vest.
I wanted to make it more of like an everyday kind of vest, stay kind of situation. I wanted it to pair it with stuff that was like a bit more modern. I really love it. I think it turned out great. It makes something that I will wear. It is, so even though I made it reversible, I did run into a bit of a snag, which doesn't really make this reversible anymore. The eyelets that I got, and let me get my other one for reference. So this is the stay that I've had since I was a little kid, and they use eyelets as well, but these eyelets have a different kind of connecting backing to it. I can still wear it reversible, but it just wouldn't look as nice as this side does, but that's fine. It works as a lining, or if I really don't care and just want to wear the other side, the green side, then I can. One of the reasons why I wanted to start making these, and I plan on making more, is I wanted it to be a substitution for wearing a bra all the time. And it's really nice to have this on instead. You feel very comfortable. Loosey goosey. Yeah, and I like that you can really pair this with whatever. Next time, I think I will take it in a little bit more because I can fit like my hand underneath here. So it's not quite as tight as I would have liked it. I do have quite a lot of room here. But it still fits very well around the bust area. Just, you know, minor alterations. I am going to invest on some better eyelets, so that way, some nicer looking eyelets. So when I make my other ones, they can be reversible and look nice on both sides. And here it is reversed, obviously. So yeah, I like both sides. I think the green's good. Yeah, it's just a nice plain green, but you can kind of see it's not a big deal from far away, but eyelets being very just kind of blown out. And yeah, so, you know, even from this far away, you can't really tell. So I don't think it's a big deal. I love the fit. Like I said, I would probably bring it in some, but honestly, it's nice to have things that aren't too tight too. Yeah, overall, I'm super happy with how it turned out. And this will be a new staple in my wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all social media. They'll be linked down below. And check out my other videos. I love talking with you guys, the comments, and yeah, thanks for coming along with me while I made a little fancy vest. Bye.
I really like the vest.